Hello Scorpios, Marina from the Butterfly Effect. This is a reading for January 2021 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I haven't laid anything out, as you can see. I just fancied just bobbing on. Roll my dice and it said to read for Scorpio. So Scorpio, I want to do your Celtic cross spread for the month of January. Pull you some oracle cards. So let's see your significator for January 2021 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Two Pentacles in reverse. Crossing card, please. Crown card for Scorpio. Crikey. The Empress reverse, base of the matter. Drama. So we're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, basically, Scorpio here. Some pain that is preventing you from moving on. Maybe feeling, I mean, the Empress in reverse, it can be you, it can be, you know, a mother that you're dealing with. It can be fertility issues. It can suggest like hormone imbalance or food allergies, maybe just feeling very sluggish. So the base of the matter for Scorpio. Let's at the roots for Scorpio. Full in reverse. So yeah, I'm getting a real, well, I mean, everyone's sort of probably in the same boat here, but this just feels that you're not able to move, you're not able to go where you want to. I don't even think there's much desire for it at the minute, to be honest, Scorpio. It can suggest, you know, recklessness, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm just feeling stagnation. What's in the past or leaving Scorpio's life in January 2021? What's in the past or leaving Scorpio's life in January 2021? Oh dear. So we have the King of Swords in reverse, so maybe an air sign you're dealing with, Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Someone who is out of their own energy, who's pretty defensive. You're probably in separation from this person with the Three of Swords being here, and that is the issue, that you're in separation, not coming together. And the immediate future for my Scorpio, what's coming in. Yay. That's the first decent one. Strength. And this is the immediate future. So this is what's coming in January 2021. So this is, you're going to have the strength to overcome whatever this is. Not necessarily just the separation itself. You know, you may just be feeling physically out of sorts, feeling quite overwhelmed. But you're going to have the strength. You're going to have the courage. And that's certainly a big tick in terms of your health as well. External energy that Scorpio is dealing with. I'll obviously clarify all these. Ooh, Judgment in reverse. So this is like there's no rebirth here, so to speak. It can suggest there's poor judgment, or there's some sort of denial or an error in judgment. You know, making decisions is a bit of a weakness at this time. But this is your external energy. So, you know, if you are in separation from someone, then this would suggest that at this point in January, there's no coming together of that relationship. How is Scorpio being viewed by those around them? Always take this with a pinch of salt. How is Scorpio being viewed by those around them? How is Scorpio being viewed? It's way too many. But you do have the World card, so being viewed as someone who's completed the cycle. You know, you might literally have had, there might have been a birth at some point, and maybe not. Death card. Yeah, there's a completion of a cycle here, basically. There's something that's ended, you know, a big ending. The Death and the Judgment card reversed here. This is like an ending to no return. There's no coming back from whatever this is. Scorpio hopes. Not taking either. Scorpio hopes. Hope for Scorpio. What's Scorpio hoping for? Okay, I'm not quite sure. Now, I do have the Queen of Swords in the base of the deck here in reverse. Now, the Queen of Swords in reverse would be the natural counterpart to the King of Swords. So if you're in separation from someone, or they have left you for someone else, I think, you know, obviously this can be completely switched. You can be the King of Swords, you can be the Empress, but you're coming through basically as the Two of Pentacles reversed, which would suggest there's been some sort of juggling. There is no more. There's a dropping of the ball here. So I think you might be thinking that if you've separated from someone, you're kind of hoping they don't offer a new beginning to someone else. You're hoping that maybe they're not able to offer a new start to someone else, or a job, or some money, or a lump sum payment. Yeah, Page of Wands. Show me the fear for Scorpio. Six of Cups reversed. I actually instantly got you're fearing that someone might go back to someone from their past here. It can be a fear that, you know, there's something in your past that may need to be addressed or looked at, or it can actually relate to children. And with the Empress being in reverse here, and the Ace of Pentacles being reversed, there are the strong possibility of fertility issues being here. The outcome for Scorpio that I'm reading for, the outcome. Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands. I did want to come out. So this is usually good news, and this can be an announcement of some sort. What's the Page of Wands and the outcome? The Knight of Wands. If it doesn't relate to a person, I would usually see the Knight of Wands as actually possibly a house move. But this can be really flirty messages coming through in terms of your outcome here. I mean, it would be a very casual and fleeting relationship that is on the cards as an outcome if you were to desire it. Let's have a wee look. We'll just do one more round for Scorpio. Why is the Two of Pentacles reversed for Scorpio? Okay, so we've got 2 death cards here now. 3 of Swords. The Empress at the Crown in reverse. Why is the Empress reversed? Bloody hell, big stuff. Judgment. 2 Judgment cards. Why is the King of Swords reversed in the past? There he is with the Queen of Swords. I did say I saw her at the base of the deck here, but I'm not convinced that that's who the Empress is. The Strength card in the future. Yeah, honestly, this is the Queen of Pentacles reversed and Temperance reversed here. So, I mean, there does appear to be a third party situation here. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse would usually be the wife, the mother, the homemaker. But when she's in reverse, she can be my cheating spouse. And she's now coming through as someone who would be pretty out of sorts with the Temperance card in reverse here. That would be, you know, it's an imbalance again. I'm coming back to this Empress being reversed here. It's an imbalance. It would suggest excess in some way. With the Strength card, it can be like excess pride. I'm going to take some archetypes to get my characters now that we've got a few here. Show me the full reverse for Scorpio. Full reversed. There we go. Bloody hell. Empress reversed again. Ace of Wands reversed again. I mean, this can be like basically someone who is in a relationship, married. There's no desire, there's no passion. This is like a sexless marriage, but it can again suggest fertility issues. Either, you know, it could be either party here, male or female. The Ace of Wands reverse can suggest impotence or just a lack of desire, low libido, and there's just nothing doing with the Fool card being in reverse here. there's just like apathy and, you know, gosh, I don't know if there's actually children here. I mean, that's coming up as the fear. So maybe someone doesn't want to get pregnant and they're not letting on, and they're maybe even avoiding sex because they don't want to have children, or they, you know, yeah. But it's almost like the block here is like a hidden heartbreak. But it can be a hidden third party that's causing some pain here. But this is a really big month, Scorpio. I'm not surprised that you came up to be read for, because I've now got 2 death cards, 2 empresses, and 2 judgment cards. I've also got the strength card, and it feels loads of major arcana in your reading, and the hermit too. Bloody hell. Show me judgment in reverse for the external energy. Judgment reversed. Kind of sideways magician. There might be some tricky business here. This is kind of scattered energy. It's not really, you know, taking the reins and trying to get things back on track. But the magician, judgment reverse for Scorpio. 4 of Cups in reverse. I just get a feeling that someone literally is not interested in something. Like their own wife, their own husband, their marriage, their children. There just feels like someone's just, you know, it's beyond meh. It's just, it's this like not washing that day, you know, not cleaning the house, not speaking to anyone. I'm not getting that it's actually like a depression or anything. I just complete and utter disinterest, a lack of care, a lack of motivation, death for how Scorpio is being viewed. It's the strength card again, blimey. Well, in terms of an external view, which I don't lay much weight to, it would suggest that you're seen as someone who is coping with an ending, a loss, and you're managing. You're having the strength to overcome whatever it is you're currently dealing with. Why is the Ace of Pentacles reversed in the hopes for Scorpio? Again, I'm sort of feeling somebody doesn't want to get pregnant. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Fool again. Fool reversed again. Christ almighty. Hoping. Oh, I'm going to have to take some Lenormand on that. I don't know if someone is either hoping not to get pregnant or hoping somebody gets someone else pregnant, hoping that somebody doesn't do something foolish. It's very odd. Let's have a look. Hoping. What is the hope for Scorpio with the Fool reverse and the Ace of Pentacles? Snake. Right. So this is possibly the other woman. It can also suggest betrayal. It's the other woman. Hope for the other woman. And I did say when I got the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords was at the base of the deck at that point, that I did not feel, you know, that this was the third party. So I felt that the possible Empress in reverse, but it could be the Queen of Swords, was hoping that an offer would not be made to another party. I was hoping, and maybe even fearing, that they would go back to someone from their past, an ex. It can also be a hope here that if someone gets involved with a third party, that they take them to the cleaners. Okay. Amount of major arcana. And the fears for Scorpio, 6 of Cups reversed, and the fears. Oh Christ, then we've got another woman. The Queen of Wands. Too many. Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups reversed for fears. Realization hang on. Again, it's a realization that that indecision. Yeah, maybe the door's closed. Show me the Queen of Wands, Six of Cups reversed, and Scorpio's fears. Yeah, the bridges have been burnt, possibly. But again, I'm sort of getting the feeling that someone doesn't want someone to go back to someone from their past. So they might be looking into, again, this is stork here, looking into a possible pregnancy. But it's also looking to possibly move, make some big changes, relocate abroad, relocate to another country, go a distance. Yeah, and I mean, how many women are there? I don't know. Okay, someone is in one hand fearing that the gate's closed here, and that indecision has let something slip away, but I'm actually feeling it more from the other side, and that they're fearing that someone will go back to someone from their past yet again, and if they do, they're hoping that they'll take them to the cleaners. They're hoping it's a terrible decision. They're hoping that, you know, yeah, that they'll make a terrible mistake in doing this, but they're fearing that that's where they're going to go. Maybe if they split up with them, or if they're already split. But what's driving this reading is the Empress being in reverse, not once but twice, and the Ace of Wands. So this is like a passionless, sexless marriage. There's no interest in, doesn't say marriage, sorry. There's an issue around children. There's an issue around attraction. There's an issue around it taking any sort of action to work a relationship out. And someone seems to be quite overcome with fear that someone that they're with, maybe currently or who's now an ex, is going to go back to someone from their past. So show me the Page of Wands in Scorpio's outcome. Page of Wands in Scorpio's outcome. The Nine of Wands. This is persevering, and it is a struggle. Three of Pentacles reversed. It's not working with others. There's no collaboration. This is having to work on your own. This is having to do something yourself, and it is taking a very long time to get there. There's no help. You know, no one is offering you their pentacles. You've dropped two pentacles here, three pentacles in reverse, and you're left with one here. So there's maybe a financial setback, not majorly so. It's just that you're not being helped with the direction you'd like to move in. And it's a direction you're quite passionate about with the Page of Wands. It's very new, obviously it's very young. It can suggest good news on the work front, or with regards to a house move. And the Nine of Wands here, this is really, really struggling to navigate an awkward situation, because if you take the wrong turn, or you take your eye off the ball, you drop all the balls here, you can crash on the rocks. And the Knight of Wands in Scorpio's outcome. Ace of Swords, power, communication, a decision. It's making a decision to move. Lovers is in reverse here. So whatever relationship is on the table here, where there is nothing really doing at all. I mean, with the Six of Cups being reversed, this could be somebody who's staying in a relationship because of the children. But this is just done. It's not going anywhere here. And someone is, you know, either they've got their eye on someone else. I'm not saying that particularly strongly. I'm just saying there's a desire for something else, even if it's, you know, not encapsulated by a person, which would be nice, you know, if people did that sort of, you know, the decent thing and not try and tee up a relationship elsewhere. I'm going to take an oracle card, Scorpio, but I'm going to take a wee bit of Lenormand on that. Show me what message you have for Scorpio for January 2021. Open up my eyes so I can see is what I'm hearing on the Ace of Swords. So there's real truth and clarity coming through here, and it really would feel that something is done, and for whatever reason there's holding on here. Sorry, I'm very noisy. Scorpio's oracle card for January 2021. Scorpio, that's too high. It's reversed. I'll take the two upright. So I've got the unending sadness of looking back, and I've got the black cat, which is atonement. This is about karma that needs to be repaid here and bringing things back into balance. So there's something that's, you know, ended in the past, or that you're dealing with now, and there's obsessive grief about that. But there's also been words spoken, actions taken that have deliberately been intentioned to cause pain, and that would suggest that there's some sort of rebalancing of the scales here. Not getting the Justice cards, I don't think we're there yet, but at the very least it can be some sort of apology. Okay, let's see what Lenormand has to say. Show me the Two of Pentacles reversed with a Death card for Scorpio's significator. Two of Pentacles. We've got the clouds and the birds here. So this is just massive confusion, complete doubt, suspicion, not knowing who someone is talking to, not trusting someone. It can also be my gaslighting card. So whatever that relates to, trying to keep things so it's too much. It's too much, or it's not enough. It's going to come to an end, and it has to be an acceptance of that. The Three of Swords with the Hermit in the obstacle position for Scorpio. Yeah, and there's Mama Bear. Blocks and losses there. Very strong mother vibes. I mean, this can be financial blocks. So the bear can represent the mother, but it can also represent money or business. But there is a reduction here in the obstacles for the mice and sun. It's like there's a removal of a blockage here, but this is the obstacle. It's probably relating to finances. There is a blockage, and it is creating pain. It is probably hidden, but it might be in January. There's going to be some easing of that restriction, whatever that may be. I mean, it can obviously be physical movement in terms of the restrictions, but there is something that's gnawing away at someone here. That can also represent an enemy. The bear and the mountain combined can represent an enemy. A powerful enemy at that. And that would be one that's hidden with the, I mean, it can just be a straight up Virgo. This is so dark, these cards, aren't they? Show me the Hermit in the block position for Scorpio. The clouds again. Clouds is the hardest card in this deck. There is a spectrum, obviously, from doubt, suspicion, confusion, and it goes right up to depression and, you know, mental breakdown. That's what's been hidden. And there's the anxiety again. So there really is anxiety off the chain here. Someone is suffering incredible anxiety, panic attacks here. Okay, show me the Empress with the Judgment card at the crown for Scorpio. Okay. Home. So this is the home. This is the home of the mother, the shelter, the domestic building can just represent family, obviously. The Empress reverse. Why is she reversed with Judgment? Why is she reversed? Well, she ain't going anywhere. Maybe someone wants her out of the house. Oh, fucking duck. Okay, so we've got the Whip, which can represent mainly cycles, stuff that keeps coming around again, but it's also a card about arguments and coercion, even violence. It can be about sex. And with the Anchor here, it's kind of like serious. I don't know. Someone's not budging. Someone's not budging is what, I mean, if you want someone to move out of your house, if it's your mother, the mother of your child, someone's not budging. Why is the Whip here? And that may be creating some arguments. So it's not like, I mean, yeah, there's love there and money. Or lots of love. You know, this could be like somebody wants to put their mother into like a care home or something. And there's arguments about where someone should stay, basically. It doesn't seem to be coming from a bad place, you know. I sort of feel like I've switched the story up there, have a wee bit. Because as much as the Whip is, you know, a card about arguments, etc., it does have the Heart and the Fish here. I mean, that is literally a lot of love. It's almost like trying to have a conversation with someone who, you know, maybe is a wee bit older and a wee bit what we would call wandered, you know. And you're trying to do the best for them. I'm seeing this completely differently now. Let's have a look. Show me the Empress reverse for Scorpio. Show me the archetype of the Empress reverse for Scorpio. The Empress reverse for Scorpio. Heroine. Passion for a journey about personal empowerment, but in reverse, escapism and false sense of heroism. Show me the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse for the Scorpio reading. Shapeshifter. It's obviously someone who is in some way, shape or form struggling. And I'm getting it, they're kind of really digging their heels in a situation. They seem to have made a firm, hard, decision that may be making them very unpopular. but it might even be affecting their health. I don't mean that in a hugely negative way, I don't think. It would be their mental health more than anything else. Show me, oopsie, no battery. Show me the Empress's health. She's got the answer. The mice is there. There's something niggling. I don't know. Someone is very clear. It's either the Empress is clear, it's whoever she's dealing with. Someone is very, very clear on their decision. But I don't know. What is the decision? What is the Judgment card? This would be about like a new friend, yeah? Or it can be a decision around children and pets, yeah? If a couple were divorcing, that sort of thing. But it can also be about an advisor. The dog can represent an advisor. The dog. This would be a money advisor. This would be a boss and co-worker. Someone has made a decision and they feel they've made the right decision, and I'm just getting the vibe that it's not, someone's got their heels dug in here and it doesn't seem to vibe with someone else. But I don't know who's who, I'm afraid. But it's not cool that the Empress is in reverse twice here. So let me just have a look at these two over here. In the past you had the King of Swords reverse. Show me the King of Swords. Okay. He's a thief. Stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. And I've got the Mother in reverse. The hell? Smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. So either he's taken something from the mother, or the mother has taken something from him. What has been taken? What has been taken in the Thief card? A beautiful woman. What? The gift of a woman. The bouquet is about beauty, pleasure, invitation, gifts, and obviously it's just a woman. Something's been taken, like it's just like you've taken the best years of my life, that sort of thing. Dear God, what has been taken in the Thief card? Look at this woman. Gosh. I'm getting a real grudge factor here now. Something's been taken, something has been thwarted, something's been prevented, and now there's a grudge fest. And it's not like money or property or anything like that. It can be literally a person has been taken from someone else, you know, has gone off with someone else, or perhaps, let me just see, someone's obligations to another have thwarted where they wanted to go, who they wanted to be with, that sort of thing. Show me the Queen of Swords in the upright. Who's she? She's a slave. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. And the Queen. Show me the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Clouds again. Queen of Swords. This is like voluntarily giving something up but not really knowing if you've done the right thing. Yeah, so this is like moving in a new direction. You know, looking towards positive changes here. We're on the bright side of the cloud. But there is something she's had to surrender. It might have been this King of Swords. Because in some way it was the right thing to do. but maybe caused her a lot of mental confusion here. So maybe she feels that the King of Swords has been taken from her, or vice versa. Interesting. I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but anyway, just the mood I'm in. Show me in the imminent future the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Now, another woman. I would normally see that as the Empress. I could be wrong. She's a mystic in reverse. Delusional rapport with the divine. Show me the Queen of Pentacles with Temperance in reverse. Oof. Okay, I've got a Thief reversed again. That's interesting. All the purples. Gossip. Show me Queen of Pentacles reversed. Who is the Mystic reversed? Who is she? She's himself. And the Shapeshifter, the Pook, who was also the Empress. What the hell? I don't know what's happening. I mean, himself is obviously a masculine energy. I never read it as a feminine, even though I know, yes, we all have masculine and feminine energy. I think, this is weird. Oh my God, seriously? I don't know. Okay, so the image that I was just shown, oh God, was Psycho. And it's Bates himself who dresses up as his mother. Oh my God, what is happening? And the delusional rapport with the divine may indeed be with, I don't know, someone who's already passed. I literally do not know where to go with that. Why is the Thief reversed over here then? Oh my God, I've got my glaucoma. It's my narcissist. And with this, I don't know, there's somebody here who is literally not who they seem. This could be somebody who actually wears disguises, because the glaucoma wears a whole bodysuit. You'll only see his little head through there. He puts on his slick Harry, sexy as, and I know it. Ian Wright said Fred, maybe his name's Fred. Yeah, it's a shapeshifter. This is not good. This is not good at all. This is someone who basically wears whatever outfit he needs to get his way. You know, standard narcissist. He's going to glean all the information he knows or needs to from you to present himself as exactly what you are looking for in the initial love bombing stage here. God, I don't know. That is a complete mess. I don't know what's going on there, Scorpio. You need to tell me. Yeah, I'm coming away from that. Bates Motel is not brilliant. Not putting that in the title. This is a freaking long video. I've sort of gone on a wee ramble. Right, let's just go to the Judgment in reverse in the external energy. So we've got the birds, conversations can normally be two. It can represent two of anything. So it might be two verdicts, two bad decisions. It can also be about getting professional advice from me. There's an announcement here, and it is about a contract. Maybe something coming back around, maybe literally announcing an engagement of some sort. Show me, is it financial or otherwise? It might be to do with a new home, but it is external energy, and it's messy. It's just messy. Everything feels messy. Judgment. Are you kidding me on? Get the thief again. It is in reverse. It does seem to want to come out reverse. I sort of feel like it's like something's been taken, but it might not be something that's tangible, you know? It can be like taking someone's peace of mind. Taking someone's, yeah, so future. So I'm looking at, I'm seeing George Bailey from A Wonderful Life now. And I didn't get to watch it this year. He has to run the building and loan, is it? His brother George goes on, you know, tour and travels, and he's in the army. And is it just, no, he's George. Who's his brother's name? I can't remember. But anyway, it's always something happens that prevents George from fulfilling his dreams of being a traveller. So that's what was taken from him. But it was ultimately his destiny, and a good one at that, but it's just not what he had envisaged for himself. So because the thief card keeps coming up in reverse, and yes, it can say that something has been stolen, I feel that what's been stolen is not something tangible. I don't think it's like money or, you know, property, but it could be someone's love, or someone's, you know, what they wanted. Their life path was stolen because they were in some way obligated elsewhere. So show me the Ace of Pentacles reversed in, yeah, somehow, in Scorpio's hopes. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Hopes. And I've got this already, and it is on the main mail here. But this is coming back to this thing where someone's kind of going alone, not hugely supported, maybe don't have the funds, and someone is hoping that they get taken for a ride, they get ripped off, they make poor decisions. And in the fears for Scorpio, Six of Cups reversed. Gift. And this is this fear that they're, let's see, gift. Official person. Oh, Bob. You're not Bob, you're Pudding. Yeah, this is this fear that they're going to go back to someone from the past. They're going to offer their love elsewhere. They're going to have success in that department. Someone doesn't want that for probably whoever their ex is, or, you know, I don't know. Someone doesn't want that, basically. And in the outcome, finally, Page of Cups. No, Page of Wands with the 9 of Wands in the outcome for Scorpio. Yeah, I did really feel that somebody's moving house here. The Knight of Wands is a kind of moving house card to me. So it is a struggle. There is news. Maybe someone's waiting on news. Maybe there are some delays. They've had to persevere. Ace of Swords and Knight of Wands for the outcome for Scorpio. There's definitely some delays here. We've got imprisonment here, and we've got high honours. So if somebody was, you know, under some sort of house arrest or in imprisonment, they're getting out, you know, for good behaviour, getting out early. That's the news that's coming in. Alternatively, there is news. It is good news. Someone is moving. Someone is releasing themselves from a Bates Motel. A little bit scared about it, to say the least. Concern. That's murky, dark, despair is what that concern card is about. A message. What's the message? unexpected income. But I've got some bad health here. What's the unexpected income? Guardian at the gate in reverse. That can sometimes mean to me that they're not able to like travel or fly, that somebody's not got the funds that they need, and they might need a little help from their friends here. So yeah, oh gosh, I don't know, I'll take you some advice. I really do feel that was very fractured, and I'm sorry about that. It's maybe just I am a bit sluggish. I just thought I'd just do a random reading, but I hope you get something from it. But it is super, super fractured. Advice for Scorpio. A great teacher. Learn from spiritual experience. And the animal guardian says is Jesus. And I am getting this song again, which is Van Morrison and Cliff Richard. Shine his light on me, open up my eyes so I can see when I am lonely and need, and I know everything's going to be all right. Reach out for him. Anyway, look at that song, super song. Great teacher. Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences and then share them with others. This card was inspired by Jesus, who is one of the most widely acknowledged and loved spiritual teachers of all time. But there is a great teacher in every tradition, and this card represents the one to whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredibly spiritual one. He is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. And the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. The card represents a teacher in your life. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. I'm not sure I'll post this. I probably will. It's 47 minutes of a time and somebody might get something out of it. It does feel fractured. I don't feel I pulled the story together. But you know, hopefully you know who's in your life and you'll know if it resonates. So yeah, there you go. Have a good new year when the bells come. Talk to you soon.